Did you know that John D. Rockefeller lived so long that his life insurance company had to pay him $5 million for his policy? They say the truth shall set you free. But would that be the case for the notorious Rockefeller family? From ruthless business tactics to controversial political influence, watch as we piece together a puzzle of greed, power, and corruption that will leave you questioning everything you know about these self-proclaimed industry titans. Here are the 6 darkest truths about the Rockefellers, and it's time to let the world know. So subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. Number 1. Son of a con artist and a bigamist. The Rockefeller family has a shameful and dirty secret from their past. William Avery Rockefeller, the father of the well-known business magnate John Rockefeller, was a snake oil salesman who traveled around the country. He deceived people by selling fake miracle drugs and homemade remedies. However, Devil Bill had many dark secrets that he kept hidden. Behind closed doors, this cunning salesman was a womanizer. He had both a mistress and a wife who were under his control. And he fathered many children, including his future successful industrialist son. He went as far as to have an affair with the housekeeper, and he openly showed his lustful desires. All of this happened under the same roof where he lived with his wife, causing much scandal and shame. Number 2. Dirty business strategy. John D. Rockefeller's ruthless business strategy is top-notch. From driving competitors out of business and taking over their refineries, then offering them compensation, to coercing the railroads into giving him rebates on all the oil they shipped. It was bad enough that he got rebates on his own shipments. He also got rebates on his competitors' shipments. Number 3. He subsequently lowered his price to drive competitors out of business. Rockefeller had a large business, so one thing he was able to do was lower his prices substantially, which competitors had to do as well to keep customers. Over time, the smaller companies would lose so much money that they would file for bankruptcy or put their operations up for sale, at which time Rockefeller would come in and buy at a steep discount. Once all the competition was either gone or owned by him, he was able to increase prices as high as he wanted because there was no other supplier. Number 4. Hired substitute soldiers to avoid Civil War combat. Despite his emotional stance on abolitionism, Rockefeller chose not to take up arms when the Civil War erupted in 1861. His youngest brother was injured in the battles of Chancellorsville and Cedar Mountain, but Rockefeller remained a mere spectator. Granted an exemption for being the sole breadwinner of his family, he opted instead to hire substitute soldiers, a common yet controversial practice during the war. Number 5. Celebrated first job anniversary every year. John D. Rockefeller was just a teenager when he was employed as an assistant bookkeeper by the Cleveland Merchant Company, Hewitt & Tuttle, on September 26, 1855. From that day onward, he marked this momentous event with a yearly celebration called Job Day, to commemorate his entrance into the business world, which he considered more significant than his own birthday. Number 6. A dark legacy in Brazil. The Rockefeller Foundation, a charitable institution founded and run by the wealthy Rockefeller family, initiated its humanitarian activities in Brazil during the tumultuous period of World War I. Notably, the Brazilian elites at this time had become highly impressed and fascinated with the purportedly progressive and socially beneficial public health movement, which was predominantly premised on insidious eugenic ideals. In 1918, the Rockefeller Foundation supported the establishment of the Eugenic Society of Sao Paulo, which was a direct recipient of its financial backing. Alas, the sinister consequence of this investment was the funding of all sorts of heinous programs and initiatives, which were geared towards the execution and elimination of the poor, the disabled, and the people of mixed African ancestry throughout Brazil. Rockefeller lived a controversial life. Some called him a philanthropist, while others called him a scandalous magnate. What do you think about Rockefeller's contribution to society? Did he contribute positively or negatively? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Also, like, share, and subscribe, because we'll be dropping more and more heart-pounding content in the near future. Until then, take care.